Welcome back, everyone. The war in Ukraine continues, and we start right away with the first footage. This is one of the most dramatic moments from the front line. A soldier, face to face with a drone, lies helplessly on the ground, waiting. The drone slowly approaches him. What stands out is that although the soldier has a weapon, he does not return fire. Most likely, he has no ammunition left. All this tension-filled moment ends within seconds as the drone makes impact. Now we turn to the Ukrainian drone strike unit Phoenix. An FPV drone identifies a Russian soldier hiding inside and waits for the right moment to attack. The soldier appears unsure whether to move outside or stay hidden. In that moment of hesitation, the drone enters through the window. These strikes target soldiers moving alone in open fields or deserted areas. They really demonstrate how unstoppable drones have become on the modern battlefield. Take a close look at the drone attack. A soldier who encounters a drone has only seconds to react. None of them manage to escape such a sudden and precise strike. In this footage, movement is detected among the ruins. Reconnaissance drones identify a Russian soldier hiding in the area, prompting an immediate response with FPV drones. The FPV operator quickly begins scanning the surroundings. During this careful search, a soldier attempting to conceal himself behind a wall is spotted. Crouched low on the ground, the soldier becomes the direct target of the incoming drone. This time, the drones target a Russian soldier hiding among the bushes. He is actually well concealed and positioned, but nothing escapes the eyes of experienced FPV drone operators. Once the attack begins, the drone successfully locates the soldier hidden within the vegetation. Now, we want you to watch very carefully what happens next. Do you see the Russian soldier moving in the open field? Despite being detected by the drone, he shows no signs of panic. He doesn't even try to run or defend himself. Even the drone operator seems surprised, tracking him while trying to understand what he's doing. Moments later, the drone takes action and stops the soldier's advance. Why do you think he behaved this way? Now you're witnessing one of the most unusual moments on the front line. In the Vovkov area, 2 Russian soldiers are spotted swimming in a river. Detected by the 4th Ranger Regiment, an FPV drone moves in on their position. But why were they in the water? Did they jump in out of panic after noticing the drone? That part remains unclear. What is clear, however, is that it quickly turns into a critical mistake for them. With nowhere to escape, one of the soldiers is caught by the drone in a very vulnerable position. The soldier lying on the ground thought he could avoid the drone by playing dead, but he was wrong. In the wooded area, deep inside the Pokrovsk region, this soldier also makes no attempt to defend himself despite clearly being aware of the drone. Even as it approaches, he doesn't turn around, he just keeps walking. This indifferent behavior leads him toward an inevitable end. And once again, one question remains. Why aren't these soldiers trying to defend themselves? This soldier tried to shoot down the drone with his weapon, but he was unsuccessful. Some of our viewers believe that using a shotgun could allow these soldiers to take down the drone. They might be right. Now you can see 2 Russian soldiers caught by a drone while patrolling in the Donetsk region. The drone moves in to attack, but the soldiers narrowly survive the first strike by pure luck. They immediately start running as the drone continues to chase them. Look at the heavy load they are carrying. They can barely do more than stumble forward as they try to escape. Perhaps if they had tried firing at the drone instead of running, they might have had a chance to survive. A Ukrainian Su-27 fighter jet carried out a precision strike on a building housing Russian troops in the village of Strelecha in the Kharkiv region. The attack was likely carried out using extended-range JDAM guided bombs. Do you remember the attack on the oil refinery we mentioned in yesterday's video? The oil port in Tuapse continues to burn following the Ukrainian kamikaze drone strike. Locals report that oil has spread everywhere, covering roads, homes, pets, and even the residents themselves. 2 municipal workers, emptying recycling bins, just doing their job. And directly above them, a Russian Shahed drone incoming, Ukrainian mobile air defense teams already engaging it mid-flight. This is what everyday life looks like in Ukraine in 2026. The bins still get emptied, the streets still get cleaned, and somewhere overhead, the war is happening in real time. Lyman direction, and the Signum Battalion has identified a pattern. Russian forces here aren't pushing with armor, no mechanized assaults. Instead, small groups infiltrating quietly, trying to slip through the lines undetected. But to move troops, you need logistics, food, ammunition, personnel. And those logistics vehicles, they have to move through the forest. The Signum pilots know this. They've been watching that tree line around the clock, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And this is the result. 8 Russian logistics vehicles, destroyed in a single operation, one by one, as they moved through what they thought was a safe corridor. No armor to hide behind, no air defense to call on. Just trucks and vans trying to keep a frontline unit supplied. They didn't make it through. Control the forest, cut the supply, starve the position. The Signum Battalion isn't just striking targets. They're collapsing the entire logistical foundation that keeps Russian forces functional on this axis. MTLB pulls up. Russian infantry starts to dismount. Wrong place, wrong time. First artillery shell hits nearby, shrapnel flies. At least 2 soldiers go down immediately. The rest scramble, trying to get clear of the vehicle. Second shell, direct hit near the MTLB. That's it. Mission complete. This is why timing matters in warfare. That 30-second window between arrival and dismount, it's everything. Ukrainian artillery had the coordinates, they had the timing, and they had the patience to wait for the perfect moment. Tank destroyed, infantry eliminated, ammunition depot gone. FARDM operators on a demolition spree. 1 tank down. Russian electronic warfare system eliminated. Light armored transport destroyed. Major supply and ammunition warehouse wiped out. But they didn't stop there. Russian infantry in the forest belts eliminated. Motorcycle units caught moving. Destroyed. Then something special happened. Russian FPV drone incoming toward Ukrainian infantry. FARDM pilot makes the call. Ramming attack, sacrifices his own drone to save the ground troops. This is 3rd Army Corps drone warfare. Precision strikes, target elimination, and when it matters most, protection of your own people. Multiple targets, single operation, complete area denial. 3rd Army Corps pilots proving that drone warfare isn't just about striking targets, it's about controlling the entire battlefield. What's more impressive, the multiple kills or the protective ramming? March summary from the 67th Mechanized Brigade, Air Defense Division. Russian launches increasing every month. Ukrainian interception skills increasing faster. March results. Everything sent into Ukrainian airspace was destroyed. Molniya drones, Shaheds, Gerbera drones, Lancets. 0 targets reached their destination. The numbers tell the story. 45 Molniya drones intercepted. 20 Shaheds down. 8 Gerbera drones eliminated. 7 Lancets destroyed. 6 Molniya 2R variants intercepted. 2 KVO drones down. 1 Zala drone eliminated. 89 intercepts. 89 successful defensive actions. 100% success rate. Behind the headlines. Deep strike operations don't just happen. Ukrainian unmanned systems forces are scaling up. Middle strike, deep strike, precision operations reaching far beyond the front lines. Bird teams from the 1st Operations Center, Kairos Battalion pilots. Battalion 13 from the 414th Brigade. Magyar's Birds. Nemesis pilots from the 412th. Raid operators from the 413th. Phoenix unit. And since May, 4 more elite drone units have joined the Deep Strike program. Trained pilots, proven operators, all now capable of hitting targets hundreds of kilometers behind enemy lines. The infrastructure is expanding. The reach is growing. What was once impossible is becoming routine. These aren't just random strikes. This is systematic degradation of military capabilities, supply depots, command centers, logistics hubs, all now within range. The war is changing. The battlefield is expanding. And Ukrainian drone forces are writing the new rules of engagement. How far should deep strike operations reach? Where's the line between military and strategic targets?